Hello everybody, it's the Raven Knight here, and oh boy howdy, we got a lot to talk about today, so I'm not going to waste any time. Let's jump right into the good stuff. Okay, so first of all, probably the most important bit to talk about. As of now, I have reached the 14,000 sub goal. Yes, that is fantastic. I'm so happy to finally reach this goal. What a milestone. We are almost to 15,000. I didn't even think I'd make 10,000, guys. This is so cool. I'm so happy to be here. 14,000 is such a big milestone. Thank you guys so much. And in honor of it, I will follow through on what I promised. We will have a For Honor Fashion Contest series. Now, I say series because I don't want to do this as a full fashion contest. I don't want to just do, all the characters at once. That would take too long and it'd be way too subjective. So what I want to do is I want to do a series. Here are the rules. Every week or so, maybe every other week, to give me some time to really look through them and for you guys to really figure out what you want to do, I'll be saying which character we're going to be doing a contest for. So let's say, for example, Warden. We're going to do a Warden fashion contest first. What I'll do is I'll announce that I'm doing a Warden in the weekly update video. We're doing Warden next, so that will be the cue for you to send me via Discord your best fashion design for the chosen character. If you're not on my Discord, look in the description below and join the Discord. I will have a set channel specifically for the fashion contest, and it will say Warden is the theme, okay? And you will send me your pictures of Warden. It can be a phone picture, a screenshot, whatever, what have you. It doesn't matter if you're PC, Xbox, or PS4. I do not care. Just send me your Warden images. After that, I will take all the designs, look over them, and then share them in a dedicated fashion video. I will then grade them based on appearance, practicality, and my own personal taste. Yes, some personal opinion is going to come into this. It has to. You're sending them to me. And the winner will get some kind of prize. I haven't determined what yet. I really need to think on that. But that is what we will do. We're not starting just yet. I need some time to think on a prize and all that kind of stuff, and I want you guys to get ready. And we probably will start with Warden since he's the default of For Honor. We'll probably start with Warden. So those of you out there who want to take part in the contest, go ahead and start getting your Warden looks together, and we will do a cool fashion contest. I will not submit any of my creations for the contest because that would be biased, but I may share with you in each video what I've made. Okay, sounds cool. I'm excited. This is going to be kind of cool. This is going to be kind of interesting and a little bit new for me. And I may even bring in my friend Hannah, who does a lot of the art for my channel, because she's got a better eye for fashion and design than me, so she may have some points that I don't. But anyway, that's the plan there. So, what else is coming to the channel? We got a lot to talk about. Okay, so first of all, a new Raven's Writing Room is in the works. We're going to be doing setting scenes and openings. We're going to be talking about how to set up a scene, how to set up an opening scene for your story. So, like, one thing that a lot of people ask me is, how do you open a chapter or how do you open a scene? Like, say that your character is entering a new place. What we're going to do is I'm going to talk to you about ways that I help describe setting and scene and how to set up the scene, how to set up a new location or a feeling. There's a lot that goes into it, so I want to make a video dedicated to that. We've also got the next Fantastical history in the works on merfolk. Yeah, we're going to be talking about mermaids, mermen, stuff like that. It's going to be very cool. It's one that I'm surprised I haven't done earlier, but it's one that I really think should be addressed because merfolk in history would have been very world-changing. But we will go into all that, and you will see what I mean. Now, here's a little surprise for you. I'm going to be doing a video soon, and I still need to finish writing it all out, figuring it all out. I've been discussing it with my brother, but we're going to be doing the top 5 things I'd like to see in For Honor. Now, if you're looking at the screen right now, please take a moment to look at your screen. You're getting a little hint of one of the things I'll be talking about, and you can thank my buddy Jay for drawing this. It is phenomenal, but yes, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say what it is because you need to look at your screen right now to see what it is. But take a look. Take it in all its glory because that's something that I will probably be bringing up. Just saying. I'm just saying, Ubisoft. We're waiting. Anyway, so leaving that aside, something else that I want to tell you guys, something else kind of cool. I said earlier that I'd be doing a response video soon, but I've got 2 new response videos that need to be made. One of them is the Darman Gamer Girl video part 2 featuring Sniper Wolf. If you remember, I did a response to a Darman video about a girl whose mom said that she couldn't be a gamer because she was a girl and girls aren't supposed to be gamers. Well, little did you know that Darman released a part 2 with the same cast of characters, but now with a new message, a new lesson to learn. Genuinely, it's not nearly as cringe as the first one, but people have been asking me to take a look at part 2, so if y'all want me to do that, I will do it. I've seen the video and I'm ready to go. But the other one is another CBR journalist not understanding One Piece, this time talking about one of my favorite characters, Nico Robin. Now, I'm willing to do both of these videos, but which are y'all more excited for? Because here's the thing about the response videos. I get such mixed responses on them. Some people say that they enjoy my response videos. Some say that they're not worth their time. It doesn't. Look, whichever one y'all want me to do, I will happily do. Both of these videos deserve a little bit, both of these articles and videos deserve a little bit of criticism. So, if not me, then who, you know? But let me know in the comments section what you'd like to see me do. Speaking of comments. All right, so a little bit more on a serious note here. I want to talk to you about exercises and futility. I love discussion because discussion is how you learn. And I love it when people send me comments where they ask questions or bring up points that they'd like to see me address, or even bring up criticisms about points that I made. Because guys, I get things wrong sometimes. I'm not perfect. I mess things up, and sometimes I miss crucial information. I do not mind getting comments where people say, "Hey, Raven, have you considered this?" Or, "Hey, Raven, not disagreeing with your thesis here, but I wanted to also point this out." Or people who say, "You know, I have to disagree because blank." You know, I don't mind those. It's when people are verbally harassing me, when people don't show me any respect in their responses. Lately, I've been getting a lot of those. Now, I understand it's the internet. It's YouTube. That just happens. But what I think is so funny is I will always try to be respectful back first. I try not to be insulting, and I try not to harass my audience. But for the future, just know, if you're not going to show me the respect that I expect from you guys, I'm just not going to respond anymore. That's just the way it's going to be, because it's a waste on my time and a waste on my sanity to try to be respectful and polite and well-adjusted with people who have no interest in being that way with me. So just don't expect me to respond to those anymore, because that will be a load off my mind. And speaking on that, with the Discord, I said this in the Discord earlier, and if you're not on my Discord, you won't know this, but I do feel the need to say it if you are joining the Discord. One of the people who helped me get this Discord started was a real good friend. He was a good guy. He approached me very early on in my YouTube career and said, "Hey man, you should have a Discord server." And I didn't know anything about building Discord servers, and he built it for me. He basically established it from the ground up. He organized it. He set it together. He tutored me basically in how to run it. And I named him head admin of the Discord. Now, did he always do a perfect job? Maybe not, but he was a friend. I respected his judgment, and I let him take the reins because I'm a busy guy. I can't always check Discord and keep an eye on it, so he did it for me. And I really appreciated what he did. But lately, he also has been getting a lot of harassment and mistreatment, and so he eventually stepped down. He eventually decided that he didn't want to be part of the server anymore because he was getting treated very rudely. Look, I get that playful banter is a thing, and I get that on the internet sometimes people are going to be cruel because you've got that magical shield protection, the magical screen where you don't have to engage directly. But I never want to be a bastion for that kind of behavior. I don't want something that I'm affiliated with or associated with or running to be a bastion for toxicity and bad behavior. So I just want to make it clear, I will not condone that. Please, guys, I expect respect here. We're all scholars. We're all growing to learn things. A lot of people praise me for saying, "Hey, glad that you're preaching the truth. Glad that you're looking into history from a respectful and truthful perspective." I'm glad to do it. But part of researching and study does mean that we show respect to the past, respect to the present, and respect for the future. And that means respecting our fellow man. And maybe I'm too idealistic. Maybe I'm too optimistic, hoping that I should expect good behavior from everybody, because I know that it's not going to happen. Maybe I'm too optimistic. And you can say that, man, Raven, you're way too optimistic that that'll happen. Go ahead and say that. Okay. But if I don't set an expectation, then nothing's going to change. Part of seeing change happen is setting the expectation for change first. Okay? All right. I just wanted to get that out of the way, not to put any heavy-handed. I'm not criticizing anybody right now. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just saying this is an expectation I'm setting for my community. Okay? Please be respectful of me and of everyone in my community. Are we going to get into arguments? Absolutely. Are we going to see eye to eye on everything? Absolutely not. But respect is something that I do expect. Okay? All right. So now on the lighter note, guys, I was going to make a full video about this. I was going to do a full-on video, but I don't know if I will. So it's story sharing time, and I'm going to tell you about a brand new story that I've been working on. A brand new story that has been playing around in my head for a couple weeks now. It's a story called Order of the Dragon. And again, if I make a full video on this, I'll go into much more detail, but I will give you a very, very brief outline of what I've got. So, Order of the Dragon. One thing that I always liked about Marvel and DC superhero worlds is I loved heroes who came from a totally alien culture to the modern day and were thrust into the modern day and have to adjust to the modern day while still maintaining truth to their culture. Wonder Woman's a good example, Thor's a good example, Aquaman's a good example, Black Panther's a good example. All of these are examples of people from a different culture to the modern day world we live in who come to the modern day world with their culture in mind and having to adjust but still maintaining honor for their culture. But one thing that I always wanted to see was a knight. I wanted to see a knight thrust into the modern day world as a superhero. Now, several people have pointed out to me, hey, what about Shining Knight from the DC Universe? Other than 1 or 2 episodes in the Justice League cartoon where he had a background role, I don't know much about Shining Knight. I'd like to see a more mainstream superhero with his own lore and background. So I made one. His name is Thomas de Leon. And I created this almost Wakanda-style medieval world that takes place in the high medieval age. And you have magic, all that crazy stuff going on. And there's a war between different covens of mages and witches and stuff. A battle for supremacy of mages. And it's tearing the country apart. So along comes this order of knights called the Dragon's Order, or the Order of the Dragon, because legend says that the founders of the order were trained by dragons, because dragons are immune to magic, so they taught these knights how to build armor and weapons that was impervious to magic as well. So these knights begin trying to end the waging war between the mages. But they haven't won yet, so the Dragon Order is moving to try something new. They perform a ritual on a young squire, Thomas de Leon, to make his body literally physically impervious to magic. Not just his armor, but his physical body would not take in magic. He would be immune. The idea that multiple knights with this power scared the mages so much that a group of them formed a powerful coven called the Ethereal Hand, and they attacked the order outright. And because of a betrayal within the order, oh yeah, it goes there, they overwhelm and destroy the order, with the only survivor being Thomas de Leon, because they think they killed him with a spell, not knowing he was immune. They destroy what's left of the fortress and then cast it into a mist that is separate from time and space. So it's floating through time, unhindered. The people and places and things in this fortress, within this mist, are unaffected by time. And within it, our hero Thomas is struggling to get out. He's struggling to find an answer, living in his own anger, his own hatred, his want for revenge, trying to find answers. He begins to blame himself, then blame the order for their weakness, then blame magic, then blame their simple-mindedness as to not use magic. And he realizes that none of his gifts, none of his powers to cancel out magic can break him out of this mist. He needs to use magic to get out, but how can he use magic when his body cannot accept magic? So he has to find a cheat. He has to alter himself somewhat to be able to use magic. And I won't go into all the details just yet, but know that he finally does find a way. And the way he does will give him a secret weapon when dealing with the modern day Ethereal Hand, who have snuck their way into every underground organization, every high place of political office. Oh, they're not openly magic. They're not openly ruling the world through magic. The world just doesn't work that way anymore. But they are still pulling all the strings and holding all the cards. So now this knight has to step in and remind them that there is order and that he will keep it, as he tries to seek vengeance for the death of his order and return peace to the world. And I've just given you a bare basic synopsis of what I've come up with. I've got so much more detail. If y'all want me to tell y'all the full story in a full video about the Order of the Dragon, let me know. I would be more than happy to, but I only want to do it if y'all want to hear it, so let me know in the comments section. I've already gone on too long, so I'll stop there. Thank you guys so much for watching. 14,000 subs! What? I am so happy. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Please leave a subscription if you haven't already. If you're brand new to the channel, you can kind of expect this kind of attitude from me. I really do try to give my best passion for every video I make. I really get passionate. I really get emotional. This is who I am. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, you're at the wrong spot. But leave a subscription, because subscriptions really help the channel. I'm hoping to get to 15,000 again. My current goal is 15,000, so let's do it. If you have not joined the Discord, definitely join up. I'll leave a link in the description to join up. And if you want to partake in the fashion contest, you'll need to be in Discord, because I'm not taking pictures in the comment sections, all right? I can't do that. You got to join up with the Discord. And you don't have to do anything else on the Discord but upload the pictures, okay? I'll see them there. Please like the video. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts if you want to hear more about the Order of the Dragon story, if you have any questions for me about new videos coming out, and if you have a specific response video that you want to hear me respond to, please hit me up in the comments. I want to read your stuff. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.